Steve, I was wondering about the that trumpet motif.
Yeah.
It's very, very Copland Americana, almost bugle-ish.
Well,
Was was a bugle sort of considered as instrumentation?
no, I mean, we never talked about it, but also pretty well known at this time, he was using Tim Morrison,
Mhm.
who was the lead trumpet of the Boston Symphony at the time, if I'm correct. And he just loved that sound, so he brought him out to lead the trumpet section. So he had in mind to feature him on trumpet. I don't think there was ever any question about bugle. However, this is the most obvious thing to me when I listen to this is it's exactly a bugle. That's now whether in James Horn he was thinking, I want people to get that this is a bugle. I don't know that that's true, but I think that the sensibility that he was reaching for, it just landed right there. And it is even the pitches, the line itself, it's a bugle call. It's just not pitched on
Sure.
C, but the harmonic series basically that you would use to play a bugle call. And I thought it was interesting that it, the bugle is used in so many ways in functions in the military.
Mhm.
And the one word that came to me in choosing this was the idea of service to country
Mhm.
because of the kind of, insertion of that idea on the astronauts and what they were doing for the country, how that they're participating in this program and sacrificing their life was a service, just like a soldier would be a service. So the use of that. The
Sure.
interesting thing about the Copland question is I actually find that most of the score doesn't really touch on what I think of as kind of classic Americana Copland, although there certainly are passages that do. But I guess maybe the lone trumpet, certainly that was a very common thing that we heard in a lot of Copland's music,
Sure.
solo trumpet. And so there is that connection for sure. But the snare drum and the solo trumpet immediately brought to mind this idea of service to country.
Sure. Sure. Well, I mean, the thing I love about it is not only does it take that sort of NASA history, service to country, bravery thing, but between the reverb just that it's swimming in, or the
Yeah.
room that it's swimming in as it's playing,
Yes.
those extra bars with the extra beats that sort of function as fermatas, it really exquisitely communicates the isolation of the guys in the capsule all the way out there.
It does. And also, I mean, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but
Yeah,
at
totally.
bar 11, where the strings come in, to me, that's where it goes Copland. That it's like a Lincoln Portrait, if you know that piece at all. I mean, the orchestra scores behind the narration here instead of, I don't know who was the original narrator, but in here we have Walter Cronkite narrating. And it has got that kind of open interval, wide space, kind of, the suspension of the fourth against the third that we really hear a lot in Copland music, and the strings in a lovely register. It's very calm and peaceful and pastoral. So, yeah, it's a really lovely introduction to the movie.